And what was that day like when they cleared it and put dentures in?
Oh, they were awful. They just wouldn't fit, no matter what they did. No matter what I did, they just wouldn't stay in. They were just a mess. It stopped me from going anywhere. I sort of went into myself. It was awful. You've got to really look into it and find the right one to do the procedure, because there's some horrors out there.
He used to have this saying, with this implant, I thee wed. And what always used to humble me was how brave you guys are.
Oh gosh, yeah.
How brave
Yeah.
you lot are.
Yeah.
It's just mind-blowingly incredible for me.
I had dentures that just wouldn't fit because my gums kept shrinking, and it was just awful. So I knew something had to be done because it was sort of stopping me from going out. I wouldn't go anywhere. So time came that I had to have something done properly. I saw on Facebook and all the comments, so I thought of, they were better than all the others, I've got to be honest. So I was researching it and I thought, yeah, that's why I'll give 21D, because it came up on top. There was quite a few that I did search. I even thought of going to Turkey, but I thought, no, I'm not doing that. In general, I cannot fault 21D. The service has been 100%. So caring and honest. No, it's been really, really good. Really good. I can't fault. The staff are just amazing. They really are. Well, my teeth don't keep falling out for a start. And I'm now more relaxed to go out and go, for meals and everything now. It's altered it completely. Altered the way I feel completely.
I want to talk about what your life was like before you had it done.
It was awful. Because I had dentures, and no matter what I did, they just wouldn't stay in. They were just a mess. And it stopped me from going anywhere. I sort of went into myself. I won't go out for a meal because we do that a lot. I just wouldn't do anything. It was horrible. It was awful.
How did you end up with dentures?
I had a bridge at the front, and I had it for a long time. I had 4 apicectomies years ago.
Wow, I remember them.
Yeah.
Wow.
And since then my gums were just shrinking, and it was just the top was just a mess. Yeah.
And what was that day like when they cleared it and put dentures in?
Good. It felt weird at first, obviously, but no, it was brilliant. It was good.
No, I'm talking about when you had your dentures first, when you had your full dentures.
Oh, they were awful. They just wouldn't fit, no matter what they did. They just wouldn't fit at all. And the amount of stuff you used to keep it in, I thought, no. And it was awful. I couldn't eat properly. It was horrible.
I always remember when I was at university, I went to university in the 80s and I came out in the early 90s. And they never talked about implants, never mentioned it. Mm-hmm. Even though they've been going since 1962, nobody mentioned them. And I remember spending a year at university being taught how to make dentures for people.
Right.
And I was there, taking those molds, those horrible things, and, I'd go to the lab and I'd pour the model and I'd be setting up the teeth on wax and all that stuff. And I remember as I was doing it, I was 20 years old. And I was thinking, how the hell does anyone live with these?
I know.
Because I was holding them in my hand and I just thought, oh, God, they're huge. I was thinking about myself going, oh, if I put these in my mouth every day. And imagine my shock when I came out of university and I spent a few years in practice. And just randomly one day, I just happened to read a trade journal. And they were talking about this thing called implants. And I was like, what? All my patients who I'd made dentures for, none of them looked happy. Not one of them. And they were all like, oh, it's digging in here and it's moving about and I use tubes of this stuff. And I thought, oh, this just what?
Yeah.
And then I discovered.
Glad you did. I'm glad you did.
So am I.
I'm really glad you did.
And then I discovered that my mum had implants.
Right.
I didn't even know.
Right.
And for me, for the last 26 years, it's been about you guys and trying to get you back to something I know
Yeah.
works very predictably because it's very well documented, and just trying to find the best ways to get you guys to this new reality.
Mm-hmm.
Because when I started, it took about 18 months from beginning to end, multiple surgeries, all the stuff, bone grafting, block grafting, this grafting, gum grafting. Forget the fact that it was costing around £100,000.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, who's got £100,000 lying down the back of the couch? No one. But to put patients through 18 months, it's like who in their right mind would go, yep, let's just do this for the next 18 months, 25 visits, 30 visits. What? And I'm really glad we are where we're at today.
Yeah. No, it's really changed things completely.
So the new you, this you,
This me.
this you who, yeah, let's go to a restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's order anything off the menu.
Yeah.
Liberating, right?
Very, very. You get your confidence back. You get your confidence back.
I always say this to my team. We don't make teeth here. We create joy here. We unleash mojo. It's my favourite word. People get their mojo back.
Yeah. No, it's true. It is true.
Yeah. And that's what it's all about for me. But the journey management for you guys. And it's what always overwhelms me. I said it to the person I interviewed earlier today. I did it for a long time. And what always used to humble me was how brave you guys are.
Oh, gosh, yeah, yeah.
How brave you lot are. It's just mind-blowingly incredible for me.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, wow, you're actually going to let me do this to you. You know?
Brave's a good word.
Yeah, because it is.
It is.
It is.
To be, yeah.
Because that human instinct or that human emotion of fear of the unknown is normal.
Yeah.
But that's why I have that patient group. That was one of the most important things for me when I started this, to go, we're definitely having this place, this community, where people who understand what each other's lives are like can speak freely and share stuff
and help each
other, because that's what's needed.
Yeah.
I think denture wearers suffer too much in silence.
Yeah. And it is important.
It is important.
It is important, very important.
I just find it shocking. I consider losing your teeth or having a very unstable dentition to be a disability. I consider it no different to someone sitting in a wheelchair. And yet, the way society treats people is very different.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of self-loathing. Oh, it must be my fault. Oh, what did I do wrong? Oh, I wish I'd taken better care of my teeth.
Yeah.
I don't like any of this. We're not here to judge. We're here to correct.
Yes.
Can we fix it simply, safely, predictably, affordably? Can we do all these things? You know, and if we can, then the greatest feeling in the world is to help someone get back on track and just sit here with me and smile at me and not worry about anything, and then
and start to live again.
and start to live again.
Yeah.
Because there is that quality of life element.
Absolutely.
You know, living for the sake of it when you're miserable is pointless.
And teeth are the first thing that people see.
That's the only way we as human beings have to express our inner joy.
Yeah.
We have no other mechanism. We don't throw our hands up in the air. We smile at people.
Yeah,
That's what we do.
yeah.
You know, and every major event in our life involves a photograph which requires a smile. Wedding day, bar mitzvahs, you know, christenings,
Everything.
whatever.
Yeah.
You gotta show the grin. It's a crucial thing.
Absolutely.
And when people lose it, I've seen it with my own eyes. They lose a part of themselves. And then when you give it back to them, it comes rushing back, which is great to see.
Yeah.
So what was the trigger for you to go, I need to sort this out now?
Just with everything, you know, with just not feeling confident in myself, losing every bit of confidence. just not being able to do anything.
And what
being
was
uncomfortable and not being able to eat properly.
And what was the initial anxieties when you went out there on the wonderful web? Because there's so much out there. What was that like?
It was scary because you hear some horror stories.
Yep.
And you think, oh, well, I'm not having it done. No, I'm not having it done.
Mm.
No, because it's a big step, so it's got to be
Course it is.
100%. And then it does take time. You've got to really look into it and find the right one to do the procedure, because there's some horrors out there.
This is a relationship game. So I used to have this saying, with this implant, I thee wed. So it's easier for me to divorce my wife than it is to break the bond I have with my patients, because we're going to see each other. Annual maintenance is going to happen forever, and we're just going to keep seeing each other. And if we start off with a bad first date,
Oh, it's not good.
that's not going to be
not
great.
good.
That's not going to be great.
No, it's not.
Over the time frame.
No.
And it's like any relationship. We have ups and downs, but ultimately we're bonded together throughout the whole of this. What we do, and I think this is what's lost, we rehabilitate broken people.
Yeah.
What we don't do is magic. Okay? Everything's scientific, and we are a health company. How we measure outcomes is how healthy are you compared to when you started, right? You're not losing bone anymore. Great. You can eat better than you could before. Great. But what I can't do for anyone is make them 21 again. I can't do it for myself.
Shame.
It's a shame. I'm working on it, but I can't do it.
Hurry up.
But it's about that reality of what we do. We provide prosthetics, like a hip replacement.
Yes.
But unlike a hip replacement, our prosthetics, everyone can see it.
Yeah.
And the most important metric for me, so I've got this thing, right? So I see all your photographs and everything in real time. So as everything's getting done, so I have one test. And I look at their face, and I see a big cheesy grin on their face, and I go, they look well. Great. That's it. I'm done. So I know on the patient group, which is quite funny, actually. Do you think I should have B1? Do you think I should have A1? I've been doing this for 26 years. And I can just tell you, I said this to the lady this morning, all women should have A1 or B1. And all men should either have A1 or A2.
Right.
That's it. Okay? I've seen so many human faces that it is a universal rule. The Vita shade guide that was produced, the thing I talk about, how we pick our shades, that thing has got, I think, 24 shades on it. That was designed to work around the teeth that people already have.
Right.
But when you're in the creation business,
Yeah.
it's A1 or B1 for all women, and it's A1 or A2 for all men. That's it. So there's not really that much variation. And the reason I'm so confident about this is the best compliments that my patients ever get is people look at them and go, oh, you look really well. That's when I know I've done my job.
Yeah.
The worst compliment they can get, you've had your teeth done.
Yeah.
We don't want anyone saying that.
Yeah.
We want them to look well, not fake.
Yeah.
You know what I mean.
I know
You've seen
exactly
them.
Yeah, well,
You've
yeah.
seen them.
Yeah.
Talking to someone's teeth, because I've done it myself. I can't help, but I meet someone, they've been somewhere, and it's all just like Armitage Shanks, and I'm like, I can't stop staring at that. Even though I know that they know that I'm staring at it, I can't stop staring at it. Yeah, we don't want that.
No.
That's why we stick to that. So I can tell you, looking at you, you look well.
Thank you.
Great. So 2nd year in, I've seen your x-ray. Bone levels are super stable, which means your body is taking very good care of them. Oh, yeah, there's one thing I wanted to ask you. How paranoid are you that you're keeping them clean enough?
Very, actually.
Why?
Because you want to look after them.
Okay, so I'll share something with you, okay? The way we design stuff is not so you can look after them. It's so your mouth can look after them all by itself.
True.
right?
Yep.
So we design it in a way that we create cleansing gaps for saliva, which is working 24 hours a day, which is the best mouthwash and best toothpaste you'll ever have because it's got antibodies in it, your antibodies. So nothing you buy from Boots has got antibodies in it. And definitely not your antibodies.
No.
Whereas your saliva, 24 hours a day, is taking care of everything. It's what us humans did before there was Colgate and, you know, Blue M and all that rubbish. We just had our own saliva. Did quite well. And we design it that way. But I can also show you on your x-ray that your mouth has never been healthier.
Right, good.
And then this other thing about food getting stuck. That's another one I find hilarious. If you eat and you're alive, you're always going to get food stuck. It doesn't matter whether it's 6 years old or 60 years old or 600 years old. That's not the important bit. The important bit is, how does your body deal with it? Saliva has got enzymes that are designed to break food down. So it doesn't actually matter whether you clean it. Your saliva is definitely going to break it down. It might irritate you, but it won't destroy your biology. So never worry about that,
Right.
okay? Do you know why I want you guys to use the toothbrush and the mouthwash, other than basic, simple plaque removal? Do you know why? Psychology.
Right.
Because it makes you feel like you have teeth.
That's true.
But actually, from a plaque bacteria point of view, plaque bacteria cannot destroy those prosthetics. You can never have a cavity, ever. You'll never need root canal treatment. You'll never have toothache. Even if you shove a Mars bar in there and leave it there for a month, it's never going to happen.
Good.
So I want to give you this advice, and I want everybody to have this advice. Stop being paranoid about food. Your body is dealing with it. We've designed it for it to deal with it. It is not going to fall off a cliff. In my experience, the only time I ever see food trapping being an issue is when they've tried to create it where they're trying to pretend like they've just grown new teeth back. Because the nooks and crannies that you create that you'll never see but are there, that's where the bacteria move in. Neither your toothbrush or your water pick will ever get them out, and they're the ones that go south.
Right.
That's why we don't do it like that. Otherwise, we would, but we don't, because we know that my mother's, for example, the design of what she had fitted in 1985. And the only reason I changed it in 2017, so think of the time frame, 32 years later, the only reason I changed the prosthesis in 2017 is because she'd had 32 years of wear. Right. And that 32 years of wear only wore away 2 millimeters in 32 years. And I changed it because I'm her son and I've got a clinic that can do it. And I said, I'm changing it. And her first question to me was brilliant. Why? They're fine. And I went, I'm fussy. I'm changing them. But you know, when I actually took them off, everything was perfect. Absolutely spotless. She's got arthritis, by the way. She struggles holding a toothbrush. But her body's taking perfectly good care of it. And I know that as people get older, mobile dexterity becomes difficult, which is why we engineer it all in now. So don't be paranoid about the cleaning, please. You just don't need to. Everyone else does. You know, everyone who's got teeth, like him.
Yeah.
He's got to be paranoid about it. You definitely don't have to be paranoid about it. He's the one with the problem, not you. Right? So please don't worry about it. And I'm so glad that everything's working really well for you.
Thank you.
And thank you for taking the time to talk to me.
You're welcome.